Alright, let's get this rolling. As long as my hair still looks fabulous, because it's not gonna last for a very long time, because my hair is straight as they come. Hello everyone. Welcome in 2026. Welcome to this channel. We made it. It's a new year. Little applause for us. And so I've decided that I would like to tell you a little bit more about my plans for 2026, what I want to achieve, how I want to achieve this. There are a few things that I took this year into consideration to make sure that I do not set myself up for a failure. There are a few things that I took this year into consideration because if you know one thing about me is that I am a planner. I love to plan. Let's not talk about achieving those plans because that's a totally different story. But it does make me feel better when I think about the goals that I want to achieve. I need to have some direction in a given year. I'm a very goal-oriented person, and if I don't have a clear vision, I end up just running in circles and not really doing much. And so every beginning of the year I do set the goals. However, this year I decided to approach it slightly different because I was kind of thinking about why this past years my goals would not be achieved. And most of the time is because I set myself goals that were not really depending 100% on me. For example, my goal last year was to open a business. But there's so many things that happened in my life that made it absolutely impossible. So if I phrased it differently, work towards opening a business, I could just check this goal off of my list. With this slight change in my approach, I've prepared a list. I did something kind of cliche. I did 26 goals for 2026. I know how it sounds, but it was just something I saw on TikTok and I was like, okay, that is not stupid. Of course, you cannot do this forever because in 2070, you're not going to be doing 70 goals for yourself. Just for this year, I thought 26 goals does not seem like too much, especially that some of them are rather small, rather everyday little tweaks and changes into how I live my life, basically. And so I organized my goals into 3 categories. One would be professional, one would be lifestyle, and one would be sports/health. Starting with this first one, and that's why we're here as well, is to post regularly on YouTube in 2026. Here's also a tweak from my last year's goal, because last year's goal I set myself something like get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Doesn't really depend on me. I can be posting very regularly and yet not find my niche or not find people who are interested in my content, and I will not hit the objective despite posting very regularly. So this year I decided I want to post 4 videos a month with whatever result that it brings me. It is for myself. I just want to be consistent. Another thing is I want to do the makeup artist training. In France, every year your company sets on aside a certain amount of budget that you can use for a training, and it does not have to be always related to your field. It can be something completely different. Some people spend it, for example, on passing their driving license, and I've decided that I would really love to do a makeup artist training. Makeup is something that I'm interested in since a long time. And I've had this kind of revelation last time my sister was here and she asked me if I can do her makeup, and I was like, this feels just so good. It feels natural. I really enjoy this. I was like mixing the colors of foundation, trying to match the perfect one to her skin type, etc. And I was like, yeah, I think I would like to just learn how to do this professionally. I'm not saying that I would like to become a makeup artist, but the training can never hurt if it's only for myself. I have already a few friends that said that they could be my models as well, so that sounds like fun. I've already looked for some schools and I found one that seems very, very cool and very reasonable. I would like to do a training that is in person and not online. That's one big thing about it. Another one is try to improve my professional situation. Probably I've mentioned this already in my last year's video, but it's been a while that I'm looking for new opportunities. I am a little bit lost. I've also turned 30 last year and I've been kind of going through some sort of crisis whether what I'm doing is still interesting to me. And until this very moment, I did not figure this out yet. And I would really love to have a general idea over what I want to do with my future in 2026. And I want to work on this. Also, one more thing, I don't want, for example, to apply for new jobs from the place of anxiety inside of me, and rather prioritize quality over quantity. So even if I apply for something, for example, once a week, but I will really spend a lot of time on it and I will make sure that it's the best that I could have given them, that's good enough for me. Regarding also my work situation and self-development, I want to do one training every month. And it can be related to what I'm doing professionally, which is media buying, but it does not have to be. It can be something completely different for me to discover. Again, it is for me to find what I want to do in life. And so that, I'm sure, can be very helpful, but also can be very fun. Let's go towards lifestyle. And lifestyle is the biggest category because out of 26 goals, 18 is lifestyle. And I mean, that makes sense to me because this is something that is very important to me. I have never been a career-oriented person. However, the life quality, like a personal life quality, is very, very important to me. First goal would be focus on the off-screen activities after work. My work is 100% on screen. And so I want to prioritize activities that are off screen after work. And this Christmas, we gave our grandma, me and my sister, we gave her a photo album with like tons of pictures of us, of parents, of our friends, of our trips, etc., etc. Because our grandma would always have this issue that she would forget how to go to the photo album on her phone, and she was always telling us, no, I don't have your pictures. So I was like, it would be easier for her to just have like a physical photo album. And I was actually organizing all of the pictures and making the photo album cute, and I was like, this is just so relaxing. I don't do this little manual DIY project anymore, and I want to come back to it. And so I already realized that it brings me some sort of peace of mind. Last year when I did some puzzles, and I also did, I don't know how you call this, but these little like pictures that you stick the diamonds to. I got one for my birthday and it turns out to be the big hit, and I loved it very much. And so I would love to do more of such activities. Go back to dancing is the second goal that I am already kind of introducing into my life, because this Sunday we are going for dance class with my friends, which is also really, really fun. Dancing is an activity that is just so natural to me. I love it very much, and so I want it to be a part of my life. Another thing that I would love to do is to learn how to play the piano and the ukulele. Ukulele I already have because Ziad bought it to me a few years back, and I did not yet get to learning how to play it. And I'm not talking about playing it like God knows who, but it's just put some effort towards it so I can play some songs and just have some fun with it. Generally, all of these things like singing and music and dancing is something that I'm very, very, very passionate about. And so This also should be fun, and it also comes along with my off-screen activities. Another thing is I phrased it as focus on winning back the weekends and after work time. Lately we were kind of having these adult weekends or like boring after work time, where we would just not do much or just do like the groceries and cleaning, etc., but we wouldn't really do things that are fun or pleasant. And so I'm not talking about every weekend or every day after work, but I would like to incorporate a little bit more of fun activities once I'm done with all of my work. Again, that also aligns with my quality time, love language, etc. This week we had quite a lot of those. We went for a birthday party, and we're gonna go to the cinema tonight, and this weekend I'm planning to go to the spa, but I just want to think how to use my free time to the fullest. And there's another goal that is small weekend trips, even for one night. That's also something that we were doing at some point, and then I have no idea why we stopped doing this. And especially that we do have a car now, I want to do this more. My dream is to go for a hike somewhere in the mountains during summer, and I would love to organize this. Also, in February, we're planning a little trip with Ziet for our seventh anniversary. But yeah, even if it's like a literally one night trip somewhere, some little getaway, or even if we go somewhere and work from there, it's okay for me. I would just like to change the scenery time to time. Another one is work on my self-talk, figure out how to do this. It's something that I realized some time ago, is that I really am not great with how I'm talking to myself. I put myself down a lot of times, and I feel like it really affects my self-confidence. And so I would like to figure out how to be just more positive with everything that I'm doing. I am my own biggest critic, and it's just not great. We have to just figure out how to change this mindset a little bit. All right, let's go with the next one. And this one is very, very exciting and at the same time very, very stressful. And it is to plan the wedding and honeymoon. Woo! 2026, it's also the year that me and Ziet are getting married. We already have a date for our wedding in Morocco, and sort of where everything is planned in there regarding the wedding itself. It's right now more about the logistics of how to bring both families together. And we have nothing organized in France yet, because going through all of the paperwork in here was a horror for me, of course, because it is French. But yeah, overall it is exciting. Hopefully by the end of this month we're gonna have a date in France, and then we will gonna be able to organize a restaurant, to start thinking about everything else. I started working on the website for our wedding, and I also started working on like the mood board, and I've ordered a wedding dress to try. It sounds crazy, but yeah, we're slowly but surely getting there. It's coming very soon, because probably our date in France is going to be somewhere in April, and we're already half January. All right, next thing that I mentioned in here is to do some volunteer work for animals. This goal actually came to me from watching a vlog of some other girl, but I thought, oh my god, yes, I want to do this very, very much. And I did not yet decide if I want to just work at the shelter, or if I want to maybe become a foster home for some dogs. I want it to be dog related, because at the end of the day, even though I love all the animals, dogs are really my favorite animals. I'm 100% a dog person. I've already checked a few shelters, and you can do some work such as like taking dogs for a walk or cleaning the crates, etc. So I think that I'm going to do something about this. However, I think it's going to be rather in the second half of the year, once all of the wedding organization stuff is going to be done and finished. Next thing is I want to learn about investing and invest my first 1,000 euros. Seems like a lot, at the same time doesn't seem like much. Few years back I bought myself a book about investing, and it's been just collecting dust since then. But I always wanted to invest. I've downloaded all of the apps that you need for trading, etc. If you don't know, for my bachelor I actually did finance and accounting, and so I know that you should make your money work for you, but the entry level or like the learning curve is kind of steep, and I always was postponing it, but 2026 is the year that I'm doing this. Another one is to read/listen to 52 books, which gives us one book a week, more or less. And I put myself a comment that in these 52 books, we are not counting crime stories. I want books that actually teach me something or make me think. All of the crime stories is just guilty pleasure, and I like to listen to all of the true crime podcasts, etc. But let's be honest, they don't do nothing for you. They're just fun way to spend your time. But yeah, I want to be learning. This year I've already listened to 2 very interesting books. One is about the culture of incels, which I think it's a very interesting, very sad, and very ignored subject, should I say. And I think that because these poor guys make a part of the society, we should also try to understand where is it coming from. And I'm not saying I respect it or I accept it, but I am trying to understand this. It is a book in Polish, but if you want, I can give you the title in the description. The second one, it's also a Polish book about a woman who lived in Oman for a very long time, and she's talking about the culture of marriages there. And what I really loved about this book is that they show you a whole spectrum, starting from a Polish woman who moved to Oman and married an Omani guy, through very rich to very poor, from very happy to very unhappy, to some very shady, sketchy things. So I love that this book did not only show one given perspective, because Polish books about Muslim marriages can be very judgmental and completely omitting the aspect of cultural differences, religious differences. But I think that this book did a very good job on taking this all into consideration, and I think part of the success is the fact that the author, she was living in Oman for a long time, so she has a very big understanding of the culture. So that's the 2 books for this month. For now, I'm making a little break with my crime story book, and then I'm coming back to the informative ones. Next thing on my list is to focus on buying quality items only. As you know, I like shopping, probably like most of the people out there, but I would always be buying a lot of things and throwing out a lot of things, which is so very wasteful, not great for the environment. And so this year we're going differently. We're focusing on quality, not quantity again. I think this should be my mantra for 2026. Instead of buying 3 sweaters, I can buy myself just one that is made of wool, and I'll be just as happy with it, and I can have it for a long time. Another thing is to sleep in only on the weekends. I really feel like waking up late during the week limits my productivity. I'm a morning person, I'm an early bird, and so waking up in the morning and like having a little bit of time to myself and starting off the day strong really pushes me to do a lot of things throughout the day and helps me stay organized and on top of things. But the weekends I can let myself just sleep in and enjoy, because life is all about balance. Another thing, and it kind of relates to learning on how to invest but not 100%, is to improve my finance management. I am very bad at it. I am very, very bad at managing my own budget. I know this and I admit this, and I never learned how to do this. My parents, they would only give me some money for the day. And so I never learned how to think about my spendings in the future. And plus I have tons of like subscriptions that I forgotten about and I don't use it anymore. You know, it's not a lot, it's like €5, €4, but when you sum it up and then in the yearly perspective, that becomes a sum. I just would like to understand how much I'm spending on the food, how much I'm spending on the clothes, how much I'm spending on the entertainment. And based on that, I can plan my future expenses in a smarter way. The next one is improve my high focus time for work and tasks. Because of the characteristics of my work, I can work and, for example, listen to podcasts a lot. But this slows me down, and I know this. And I cannot stop doing this. And so this year, I'm telling myself that I should change this habit, and I want to do it little by little. And I think that I'm just gonna try to keep like a 3-hour block of high focus work in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I can just take it a bit more chill and like do all of the things that do not require me to focus just as much. As long as I give myself this interval of high focus work in the morning, this should be fine. I have a weekly reset routine to set myself up for success. Sometime during the weekend, I want to clean the apartment, do my nails, shave my legs, do my hair, whatever things that are high maintenance to keep me low maintenance throughout the week. That's what I want to be doing during the weekend. Some groceries or like food prep, etc., etc. We know what we're talking about. Be smart about groceries and not wasting food. There's something, and it's very annoying, that I took from my parents, is that I love to stock a lot of food in our house. And unfortunately, we're just two people who sometimes love to eat outside, and then Ziet, when he's at work, he has his lunch in the work canteen. And so we don't really need that much food. And I don't know why I am buying enough food for like a whole army. So I would like to be smarter about this, to stop wasting food and to also spend less on the groceries, because why to spend so much? Another thing, I just put something very vague, that is train creativity. I feel like creativity is sort of like a muscle that you have to stimulate, that you have to train, or otherwise it disappears. And I don't know very much yet about how to do this, but I would like to read some books and figure out some activities to train my creativity. I've been a very creative kid, and then I feel like with all of the adult responsibilities, etc., it's disappeared somewhere. But I want this back. And I'm gonna get this back. And we're going to the third category, which is sports/health. I think that's every bride's resolution, but I would like to lose some weight for the wedding. And I'm not gonna be talking about specifics about how many kilos, etc., because first of all, it's between me and myself. Second of all, I know that this might be triggering to some people, but I would like to focus on my diet. I am already pretty active person when it comes to sport, but my diet and my food choices sometimes are just poor. Another thing is to just stay consistent with my workout routine. I am very happy with my workouts and how I'm organizing everything, so I just want to stay consistent this year. One more thing is I want to do daily walks. There's a YouTuber, she's British, and her name is Dr. Faye, and she said something that resonated with me a lot, especially for a person who works from home a lot, and it says, never trust an indoor thought. And I don't know if you know this feeling, but sometimes when I'm working too much from home, I just start seeing everything as so much worse than it is in reality, so much harder. I don't enjoy things as much, and I think it's because I am lacking the air, the sunlight, the birds singing, even the cars driving by. And we moved to the place where there's so many beautiful paths for walking. And so basically I want to be doing a big walk every day for my mental health. And the last thing that is also quite big is to do the diagnosis for ADHD, which I self-diagnosed myself long time ago, but I just want to confirm it, and I would like to just understand myself a little bit better. I think that it will help me answer to some questions that I have about how I organize my life, how I make certain choices in life. The older I get, the more I understand myself, but also the older I get, the more frustrated I get with myself regarding some life choices. And so I'm just in a constant search for answers. I don't know if it made sense because I kind of got tired from all of this talking. 26 at the end is quite a list. And so, yeah, thank you for sticking with me. I hope this was helpful. Maybe you got a little bit of inspiration on what would you want to do with your 2026. I am really happy that I am back on YouTube and I got some of my confidence back. I really hope that we're gonna see each other here much more often, as I stated in my goals. Let me know if you have any goals, if you think doing goals for the year makes sense, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!